In the Philippines, 103.3 million people live within the country's land area of 300,000 square kilometers. According to the Senate Economic Planning Office, each person produces about 0.5 kilograms of trash per day. The National Solid Waste Management Commission estimated that in 2018, the country generates about 55,800 tons of garbage daily. That's the equivalent of 120 Olympic-sized swimming pools. In Manila in 2018 alone, it is estimated that 8,500 tons of garbage is generated per day, the equivalent of 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Now, where does all this garbage go? Our waterways? In open dumps? More often than not, it ends up being burned through something called open burning, and it's polluting our environment and negatively affecting our health, and it needs to stop. Open burning is the combustion of materials that release byproducts into the atmosphere directly and not through a stack, duct, or chimney using open flames exposed to the environment. These materials may include paper, plastics, biomass, and textiles. Open burning is prevalent in the Philippines because many Filipinos have the mentality of out of sight, out of mind, preferring not to care about where our trash ends up. Open burning remains the fastest and the cheapest way to get rid of garbage. But if only it was that simple. Burning garbage, however, has dangerous consequences to our health and the environment. Open burning releases toxic gases such as carbon monoxide, which is produced by the incomplete combustion of garbage. It prevents oxygen from being absorbed by the blood and the lungs. Formaldehyde, which is released by the combustion of wood products, paints, coatings, foam, and fiberglass. Exposure can cause eye irritation, nausea, difficulty in breathing, and skin rashes. Hydrogen chloride gas or hydrochloric acid, which is produced by the burning of plastics. This can cause fluid buildup in the lungs and an ulceration of the respiratory tract. Carbon dioxide and methane, which are not highly toxic but are greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming. And the most dangerous of all are persistent organic pollutants, or POPs, which are pollutants that do not degrade easily in the environment. There are many kinds of POPs, but most are released through the application of insecticide and through industrial processes. However, there are two that are released through open burning. These are dioxins and furans. The health effects of dioxins and furans are skin problems, weak immune system, weak endocrine system, reproduction problems, cancer, and the list goes on. What's worse, dioxin and furans persist in the environment and can travel up the food chain, affecting the very food we eat. So we've established the effects and consequences of open burning. Let's take a look at the important initiatives set up to stop it. One of the most notable of these is the Stockholm Convention on Persistent Organic Pollutants, a United Nations environmental treaty signed in 2001. As one of the 152 signatories, the Philippines has several laws pertaining to open burning. These are Presidential Decree 825, the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, Republic Act 9003, and Republic Act 6969. One of the local responses to the Stockholm Convention is staged by UNIDO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources and the Global Environment Facility. These hope to put an end to open burning by providing proper solid waste management programs using sound methods. The promotion of self-regulation from different sectors and individuals is encouraged. These can be done in two ways: using the best available techniques for industrial and commercial industries, and promoting the 3 R's best environmental practices and reuse, reduce, recycle. It is important to remember that waste is a resource that can be recovered, and it's the responsibility from national levels to the LGUs, to the barangays, and to the individuals to segregate, reuse, reduce, and recycle. In addition to all these are multiple laws that ensure proper implementation. These are acted upon mostly by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources with other government agencies. The point is, there are a lot of systems in place to stop open burning. But despite all this, open burning still remains a serious problem endangering public health and the environment. Farmers carry out post-harvest burning to eliminate pests and weeds. Cities and municipalities do not have regular waste collection, which forces citizens to find alternative disposal methods. And to many Filipinos, burning is still considered to be the most convenient and economical way to reduce the volume of waste. In order for laws to be effective, they require visible and lasting initiatives to encourage people to get with the program. These can be from continuous and sustained information, education, and communication campaigns, or IECs, establishment of material recovery facilities and sanitary landfills, increasing collection of solid waste, a solid waste management strategy, and the issuance of city and municipal ordinances that are enforced throughout the country. Together, these efforts can make a difference. For example, in General Santos City, UNIDO with local government foresees the safe closure and rehabilitation of their largest dump site, the Tambler dump site. This project aims to improve waste management and install a materials recovery facility in the new landfill.
Open burning in the Philippines is a very real threat to our health and the environment, and it needs to stop, otherwise the damage could be irreversible. In a country that produces trash on an unparalleled level, open burning becomes a cheap way out, and it comes with severe consequences that several are not really aware of. If we all do our part and forego open burning in favor of proper waste segregation and self-discipline, we can all contribute to cleaner surroundings without the cost of risking our health and the environment.